playoffs have begun and we have Loud versus EG. There's some numbers on your screen again. What do they mean? 11 out of 12 pistols for EG this tournament that have been won. That's crazy enough. And then we get over to this one, 8 out of 11. That is the third round. So they're winning 11 pistols, that's the 11. They're winning 11 out of 11 anti-ecos. And then they're winning 8 out of 3 bonus rounds, when in theory they have the worst guns going in against the first buy. That is normally putting the other team down to another eco on the 4th round. So it's madness. We go into these pistols, and these pistol rounds are either individuals doing stuff like this, or it's just like a really good plan on top of it. A lot of the time it's a really good plan, and then they just rely on the individuals if it goes a little bit wrong. 4v2 that they manage to win. How are they winning all these bonuses is the real question, and a lot of time it's down to this. They were one away from the Sova ult, they went towards Dish at the beginning, picked up the orb, and now they have a very good plan to use with the Sova ult, as you're going to see here. Look at all this utility. We get a stun, we get a recon, we get a nade, we get an aftershock, we had the Killjoy molly at the beginning that we saw, and then the Sova ult on top of it, and just everyone follows the boombot into heaven. It's absolutely wild. The overwhelm to get onto site here is so good. I just wanted to draw it up for you, just so you can all see. So yeah, stun, nade, recon, aftershock, molly, clears all of heaven. Then they can follow the boombot, right? The boombot does this pathing. They can just follow up to see if anyone reactively, because they're going to be in this area here, is pushing back in. The boombot will get them, so they know that the Sova ult can either go to them, or obviously they can take the shot as well. And the Sova ult is hitting this area that we said that they're most likely going to be standing. And then they're dodging, trying to dodge the Sova ult, and they're getting overwhelmed from heaven. So love this round. Their plans with the ults, probably one of the best we've seen. Like, they're really, really good with them. So then Loud had to eco. We go into their second buy, and actually managed to win it flawless. Really nice. Tui's did great, getting 4. Les had a very good molly to enable it as well. So we love that from them. Starting to get onto the board. Then, obviously, they don't want to lose this round, right? 1,900 loss bonus, their economy would be. So this is a very important round. We look over at EG. They have their Killjoy ult. They decide to use it in Underpass. Loud have just done their anti-Killjoy, which everyone has at this moment, especially on maps like this where they topside crunch. I was impressed with EG before when they used this ult in the last game, and they had the Sova ult on top of it. This time, they decided to combo it with a breach ult, knowing that people would be in this area. They breach ult on top of it. They use the nade. The damage comes into the corner that they're going to be hiding, and it was just incredible. Incredible overwhelm, incredible use of both of the ults in a really important round, like I said, forcing them down to like a 1,900 loss bonus. Just very, very impressed with everything that went on, and I'm just really impressed with their ult util and their ult usage and the understanding of how important these rounds are and when they need to be using them. Okay, so this is the round that follows. If they lose this, they're on 2,400 loss bonus. So very important, especially for Kawazin. Can't buy next, would force them down to an eco. So this is a must-win round for Loud. They're looking really good. They reactively push towards the bottom side of the map as well. They got them locked in here. Everything's looking great. Demon 1 gets all of the trades. It's a 1v2 and there's 15 seconds left. He has the spike, he smokes so that he can cross. It's a great smoke, it covers here and it covers here, so the smoke itself is very smart. Loud play this pretty well, and that's what makes it even more worrying, because that is so fast. The individuals of EG are looking insane. Like, they look so good right now. We fast forward a little bit. Loud managed to get around, and we are actually going on to this round. So we have EG now on the eco, and they decide to use their raise ult into this one, and I'm a big fan of this. They stun up this area, and I'm a big fan of using this on attack side because it's easy to snowball, get a kill. It's normally a 1-for-1, and then you can pick up the gun. Like, worst case situation, it's a 1-for-1. They get the kill, he picks up the gun, and then he insta drops it to Demon 1. You see Demon 1 picking up the gun here, and they're looking in a pretty good spot. I know a lot of damage has been done, but they're looking good. He hears a lot of people canteen as well. Boostio on the flank can call there's a rotate coming in. Like I said, he heard a lot of people over towards canteen, swings with it as well. Boostio then enables in terms of his luck, and Demon gets another one. Their plans, again, once they have ults, are just incredible. I wanted to Okay, I didn't want to put this in, but I had to, because it's a summary, so I kind of need to talk about what I felt was going on in the game, and stuff like that was happening all the time, where it was just like kills that I expect the players from Loud to be getting, that I 9 out of 10 like times see them get, they just weren't getting. So I had to include that. Definitely a slow start from Loud. I like this pistol from EG, and this is the pistol that they lost. So even though they're losing these pistols, I like it a lot. They had a plan, turret contact with the stun, and then instantly group. Once they fall back, know that they're probably going underpass, and they wanted to overwhelm underpass. The unlucky thing for EG was the fact that they had 4 people here. They were not expecting these numbers, and Loud actually managed to get the fast pistol. So that was nicely done. I still thought the round was pretty good from EG, just numbers advantage. Then we get into the third round for Loud, right? The one that EG's won 8 out of 11 of, and this is their chance to kind of snowball as well. The difference in plans here is shocking. This is what they did. That's a dry peek. That's a dry peek. And that's a dry peek. So the difference on the third round is just crazy at the moment. EG just doing stuff together, really well methodical, thought through, and Loud's just kind of relying on just sheer aim and losing out on the aim jaws. This was an important round that Loud actually win, but it was all about economy. EG are very good at understanding the game, understanding even though that they can't win these rounds, right? There's a smoke on the spike itself, and Viper mollies coming in. They're just doing the damage so that they're making sure that everyone has to buy down into the rounds, and that the next round is just really important, and they can just make them go over towards an eco as fast as possible. 6-10, so we're going towards the next round, and like I said, the money's low because they've done so much damage, and it's just a huge swing round for everyone involved. They have the ult advantage, they do insanely well to stop the initial hit. The initial hit was coming in, they managed to break them up. Jorgamo as well, just reposition was incredible. Again, stopping them in the choke point. Spike was just on its own. Jorgamo did insane here. But yeah, just really good util, especially the Brim ult that kind of isolated the one player that happened to be the Spike. So love that again. Bit of an ult diff, and just thought it was a good example of them thinking ahead, right, the round before where they blocked off over towards A-main. Then we get into these rounds as well, just the util's really good. It's 7-12, like it's been really dominant feeling, thinking that they both want a pistol each. The util is just, again, so good from EG. Jorgamo's been unbelievable. Goes over towards Heaven. They decided to do a dish push into this, and they've just locked them in, and they just take so much control. And it was the same thing on this, where they actually were very good at just holding this position, right? They kind of just made sure that some people could get through. Then the util that blocked them from going through the smoke was just incredible. Yeah, so again, very, very good round from them. Very good half. I loved watching this fracture from them. I actually really want to shout out, even though Com did incredible, I really want to shout out Jorgamo. I felt like his impact was huge. Got a lot of important kills, and he had some clutches as well to boot. So loved it. Big shout out to him. Then we move over to Ascent. EG have won the pistol. We're on that third round again. What on earth do? They decide to go aggro here. So they go aggro, and they wait for a reaction. There is, I had to watch this back to actually work out what went on, because when I was watching the stream, I was trying to work out what the hell went on. So basically, we have an alarm bot here, and there's a molly that's prevented them from pushing and making sure that they can capitalize on the jet going through, which holds them all in this position. At the beginning, the Sova has been over towards B, and he's just done a recon out towards B main, and then he's done an instant rotate. He then, I want to highlight this shock dart. This is a huge shock dart coming in. So molly to hold them back, shock dart there, and we look over 61, 74, and 73. Crazy chip damage. I haven't done the maths properly, but it's around like 160, 170. So that's madness, and they just do so good at constantly creating pressure, spamming towards the door, making sure that they don't have map control. They take down the Omen instantly, so they can't flash off door and they can push through. And yeah, overwhelms insane. Another round that they win on their third round. They're incredible at it. Then we went down to here. I like to see that Loud actually had some anti. This was the Liquid Brazil strat that they tried before. There is a better way of doing this, but I was just happy that let me go to this. I was just happy that Loud had kind of looked into it and knew that it was coming as soon as they saw the Omen's flash. Just a little heads up for teams that want to try and do this strat. If you look into this wall and you press W, so just slightly looking into the wall and you press W, you're actually going to, let's see where he lands with his dash. You're actually going to land, if you looked into the wall, you would land pretty much here. You go like a big distance further when you look into the wall. So actually, I believe that if he had the proper tech, he would have been able to get this kill. Just for those that want to try and do the strat. But yeah, just happy that Loud knew that this was coming in. Their reactions were good. The timing was close though. Like I'm saying, if he looked into the wall, I think he gets this kill and that's a different round. Now we have another huge important round when we're looking at the econ, right? Because EG can't buy next. It's a 4-on-4. The nade does not catch this. The nade does not catch this, and it's not looking great after that. They forced them over towards spawn. But everything here is so good. The recon was good. They managed to get kills through smoke, and we go down into a 3-on-2. Not looking too bad. Time is really low on this. It is, like I'm saying, a must-win round for EG, and Tui's does great. Shocks tried to get him, they don't reach, goes down into the 1v2. Jorgamo gets the trade, and hits a really important shot, and like I'm saying, the impact that Jorgamo is having is through the roof. I felt like this was one of the best games I've seen him have, personally. It's a 2v1. Look at how Demon stays alive here. First of all, the shot's incredible, and then he manages to stay alive. They actually win this 1-on-2. They played it really, really well, but I was just impressed with just how just some of the times that they're staying alive with, like, it was 9 HP before this, then it was like Demon staying alive with 2 HP. Like, they were so close. Some of these rounds were so close. We went into this round here as well, and I just thought this was a great round. Look, let this one play out. It's a long one, but it's worth it. So the drones just come in towards B. It spotted the Omen, so they know Omen's over towards B. They lose the kill over towards middle. This was very nice mid-rounding from Loud. I thought this was just a great round. Les takes a timing, gets the kill over towards here. They recon, and they kind of cut sound. There's a lot of pressure in this area that they're out, so they're kind of just playing off that. They're going back over towards short. They hear the Omen ult. As soon as they hear the Omen ult, they wait for it to be stuck as well, and then the call just comes back. They hear Demon. Aspas says that he's rotated as well, so they know that there's maximum only one here. Obviously, Omen was here. And yeah, I thought the mid-rounding here was really, really nice with the Omen ult that went in. Definitely a bit of heroics from Cowan's in that you're going to see to actually secure this one. But yeah, I was happy with the mid-rounding. I thought it was really nice. Definitely glimmers of like what we expect from Loud. The kind of rounds that we expect Loud to be winning. We saw that in some of these, but like I said, it was a slow start. Definitely on Fracture, it felt like there were some rounds where I thought that they were going to be winning their Angels, and they just didn't. Another nice round from EG here, though, but individual Odin Mania, we're going to see more of that when the nerf towards the Phantom and the Vandal comes in for sure. But yeah, very nice round from them. Then we get over towards 9-5. So EG win another pistol. It's that round again. It's that bonus round. First buy coming in. They can't buy next. Let's see what happens. Flash is perfect. I'm impressed that Sadak actually managed to get this flash off to delay. But everything is so nice here. Jorgamo again. I just really want to shout him out. Look at this. Recon goes in. He knows he's behind the box. He takes a bit of a risky TP and just closes so much space. Gets that kill, and now they're just everywhere. They're overwhelming. They have a lurk over towards middle, and it's just pretty much impossible for them to lose this round as long as no one overpeaks. So I loved it. Again, just good plan. Jorgamo once again just doing something a little bit risky, but with the information they had, yeah, just thought it was really nice. Another round that they're winning for their third round. This kind of sums it up. This just sums it up. Tui's did great here to an extent. It felt like there was a bit of a crowd diff here because he kind of just felt like something was up. Definitely really nervous, just trying to get more than just the one kill. But I think a lot of the time when it's an Omen, sometimes you just got to take that kill. So yeah, a little bit unlucky, but I think honestly online without a crowd, that probably doesn't go like that. And then we just fast forward. It's been very dominant. We managed to go to 3-on-2 for EG, and they just crunch. Just individuals again, just doing a little 1-2. Demon making sounds. They don't realize that the lurk's coming in. 1v1 for Demon, finishes it off as well. And honestly, dominant. it was really dominant. EG looking really good. Loud maybe looking. It's just a slow, shaky start. But I'm telling you, it's so hard to win these games when these stats are coming. This is like my main summary, that EG are too good at snowballing right now. The games are very snowbally. You have normal economy and you have alt economy, and EG have the best understanding, or at least the best alts and plans to boot to make it happen all the time. So this round, again, it's hard enough when you're losing both pistols, but when you're losing this and you have to have an extra eco on top of it, it's a nightmare. You're going 4-0 down each time, and then obviously we had this same start here. So yeah, loving it. Let's see if EG can keep up this pistol streak. I don't think it's possible, but they're also having just a God tournament. So yeah, I think anything's possible at this point. So we'll have to stick around and find out. If you like this summary, let me know in the comments. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.